So we've got Avengers Doomsday coming. And right after that, we got Secret Wars. Now, one of the characters that was in those would have been debunked. What do you call them? The drawings to block out your shots.
Right.
Storyboards.
Storyboards.
It's been debunked. But remember all those storyboards came out and
They were
included She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, She-Hulk is a really interesting character right now because the show She-Hulk was god-awful.
Mm.
It was so bad. But it had its elements. It had those positive elements to it that just made the show even more disappointing because you saw what it could have been, right? They have a great character. They had an absolutely perfect pick to play it in multiple award-winning actress Tatiana Maslany. And the first episode I thought was really good.
Yeah.
And then it did what so many Disney Plus shows, not all of them, but so many of them do, start strong and then got really bad. And the show, again, to me, it was the ultimate sin. You made a comedy that was not funny.
Even the writing staff admitted they didn't know what to do.
Yeah. It's just really unfortunate. The conceit was so good. Rob, I know you and I were just salivating the idea of a Marvel show that's like an Ally McBeal in the superhero world. Sold. You got me. And it was, anyway, it was what it was.
How about just a cursory glance at John Byrne's run on She-Hulk? You could have nailed it, kids.
Well, you still got to translate it from page to screen. But still, here's the thing, though. I still bought into the character. I still like the character. And I like her playing it and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of us believe that we were going to see, like was in those debunked storyboards, we were going to see She-Hulk. Well, now there's a rumor going around, and we do have to file this one under the rumor mill. Okay,
I love rumors.
Got to pluck this one firmly under the rumor mill, okay? But it tracks. Here's basically the story. A Geek Tyrant is putting it this. According to this new report that's going around, by the way, not from a rock-solid, reliable source, but it's out there, that the studio wants She-Hulk to appear in a big way in Avengers Secret Wars, the sequel to Avengers Doomsday. The challenge comes with the actress behind the character. It's explained that Tatiana Maslany, quote unquote, has no interest in working with Disney at this point. For Marvel fans hoping to see her smash back into the franchise, that's not an update they were expecting. If Marvel Studios cannot change her mind, the report states the studio will be left with two choices. They can either recast the role or remove the character from the current MCU roadmap entirely. Neither option is ideal for fans who have embraced Maslany's take on the hero in She-Hulk Attorney at Law. You guys might remember when that whole Jimmy Kimmel thing was going on and got pulled out. Tatiana Maslany was one of the actresses who came out and spoke very strongly saying, oh, I don't want to work at Disney anymore. They're going to do this. Now, that was before they put him back on the air, but it is what it is. All right. I have a couple of thoughts on this. And I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but it is often lonely being right. So here's my thought on this. I get it. I get if Tatiana Maslany, with her principles, says, I don't want to work with Disney anymore. That's a pretty big player in the field you work in, but if that's how you feel, I respect it, right? Not to mention, she is a world-class actress. By the way, her guest episode on Parks and Rec is one of my all-time favorites. But she's a world-class actress who I thought, despite how bad the show was, she played the character great. But she also took a lot of crap from people because of the show. She got a level of online abuse and hate pointed at her for stuff that wasn't even her fault. She's just the actress, went in and played it great, but the material was what it was. So part of me thinks, why would you even want to walk back into that? And this whole thing about not wanting to work with Disney. And I honestly think it is perfectly understandable and acceptable if she doesn't want to play the role anymore. Don't play the role anymore. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. At the same time, she's not the character. The character is the character. I have long held a very unpopular belief that actors are replaceable, like all of us in our roles in life. Like it's in football, they call it next man up. You can't play. Okay. Next player is going to come in and take your spot. And hopefully they do great. Look what happened with Tom Brady. You know, the quarterback got injured. The starting quarterback got injured. Tom Brady came in, turned out to be the greatest of all time. If I'm Marvel and I'm Disney, And I have plans for the She-Hulk character. And she doesn't want to play it anymore. And my options are, okay, well, then just don't use the character or recast. Recast! That's not disrespect to anybody. That's not disrespect to Tatiana Maslany. That's not disrespect to the people who are fans of the show. That's not disrespect to anybody. It's like, hey, we got plans for the character. The character is more important to our story than the actor playing them. So I have... Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Aura. Guys, if you are anything like me, you swear every year you're going to be on top of your Christmas shopping, and then suddenly it's December 20th, the shelves are empty, and you're standing around in Target asking yourself, does my aunt even like candles? But this year, I am not doing that because of Aura Frames. It's completely saved me. See, I always struggled with what to get people in my life, but this year I'm going to give out a couple of Aura Frames, and it's hands down the most personal, meaningful gift that I can possibly give. And here's the best part. Aura lets you upload unlimited photos and videos. Plus, the frame comes in a premium gift box with no price tag, so it feels like a classy, well thought out gift, even if you bought it last minute. Guys, you can't gift wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code CAMPEA at the checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code Campea. This deal is exclusive to our listeners and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in on time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning that we sent you at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Rob, this is one of those situations where it's an unfortunate set of circumstances, but I'm not mad at anybody. You don't want to work at Disney anymore for your own reasons? Totally get it. All good. You want to just recast it? You should. Just get another actress to come in and play the role. So it's kind of unfortunate to hear because I would like to see her play the character more. But if you can't, you can't. And if you're Disney, I'm not going, well, we're going to abandon our plans for our character in our movie just because one actress doesn't want to play it anymore. So anyway, Rob, you see this whole thing. We've kind of talked about this a little bit before when the Kimmel thing happened and Maslany was one of the more outspoken people. How do you see this? Do they move forward with She-Hulk without her? Do they abandon She-Hulk? Does Tatiana Maslany have a change of mind after they bring Kimmel back? I don't know. How do you see this working out?
I'm 100% in agreement with you. We've not seen She-Hulk on the big screen. You know, we've seen characters portrayed on TV before, but bringing somebody into a movie, into Secret Wars, I think recasting this role and bringing She-Hulk into the story if they have plans for her is perfectly, I love Tatiana Maslany. She's great.
She's great.
No one is going to miss her. These
100%.
are about, no one is going to miss her.
100%.
First of all, the show isn't memorable enough that people are going to be like, we have to have her back. They'll find an actress that is a big screen actress that can play this part. No one will miss her. It's now, if it were the other way around.
Is it fair to say that you and I, in an all other things being equal world, we would like to see her back as the character?
Yes.
If they were to do her?
100%.
Yeah.
Loved it. I loved her portrayal. Love what she did with it. She was let down by the people. You know, actors also, I know they're being paid and they're being paid well, but actors also throw in with, they don't take every project that comes their way. So they're getting into a relationship with people that they feel are also going to serve them as well as they're serving the material they're being paid to be in. So if the people on the production side, and I'm talking about the producers and the writers, let the actor down, they have to protect their own careers. Yeah. So it doesn't. I think that the She-Hulk TV show let down Tatiana Maslany, and it makes, regardless of anything else that's happened, she's probably right to walk away. Because she can't, why would she trust it? You know, and I think the same would be true of any actor or actress. I think this is a perfect opportunity. A lot of people didn't watch the She-Hulk TV show. A lot of the movie-going audience, people that don't have Disney Plus, whatever, maybe a lot of the MCU fans, but even the MCU fans, they didn't like the show very much. So I think you have a perfect opportunity. How many Supermans have we accepted?
Many,
you know, and in the
Supermen.
In the 21st century alone, you had Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill, and now David Cornsweet.
And don't forget the Superman and Lois guy.
Oh, of course, and Tyler Hoechlin. But that I was just saying in the movie theater screens alone. And then you've got Superman and Lois. there was 4 different Superman, and people understood, and they got it because it's about, like you said, the characters and the stories they tell. Secret Wars, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of Doomsday, is already a place. If there's one place that you can take a new actor and insert them into the role of a character,
Secret Wars.
It's Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I understand that Tatiana won't be coming back, but there's no reason why they can't find another actress to play the role.
Didn't stop.
And they're
going
to give her. They'll probably give her a great part to
By the
play.
way, how many guys have we had playing Hulk? We've had no less than 3 guys on the big screen playing Hulk. So
Look at Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle.
I mean, yeah. Look, again, let me be clear here. If Kevin Feige were to give me a call and say, should we have Tatiana back to play She-Hulk? I would say absolutely, 100%. She's my choice. But if she doesn't want to do it, okay, I respect that. There's lots of great actresses out there. Not a whole ton on the same caliber of a performer as Tatiana Maslany, but they're out there and you can find them. And I think you're right, Rob. I mean, it sounds like a harsh criticism of Tatiana, but it's really not. When you say no one's going to miss her, they're going to bring it because listen, Terrence Howard is a fabulous actor.
He's great.
I love Terrence Howard as a performer. I think he's great. But the moment Don Cheadle came on screen and said, yeah, it's me, get over it, I didn't miss Terrence Howard anymore.
We're all about that superhero life,
We're
John.
all about that superhero life.
I mean, I love Don Cheadle. I'm like,
And that's no disrespect to Terrence Howard at
No.
all.
But I thought Don Cheadle was an inspired choice.
Academy Award caliber choice.
I mean, it
Absolutely,
was incredible, and I will. That's one of my favorite moments in Endgame when he says that. That's one of my favorite lines in any Marvel movie. We're all about that superhero life. I mean, come on.
Hey, new girl. He refers to her as new girl. He's great. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Now, remember, we are filing this one under the rumor mill, but it is tracking with facts that we already know. We've been suspecting that they do want to use She-Hulk more. We know that Tatiana Maslany has voiced a lot of displeasure with Disney. It does kind of track. Would you be upset with Tatiana Maslany if she decided not to do it? I wouldn't be. I do want her back, but I get it if she doesn't want to. But I also think Disney should then just move ahead with their plans with their own character and recast. However you feel about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.